All right, welcome to Smokey Approved Korea. I'm your boy Journalist, and on this one, we are back for some more Karma's Army. This is part 6. I just did 5, but I also Google searched something in the middle of the 5 and forgot that my G is the mute button. So half the reaction is just me just talking into the mic, but nobody can hear me. So I'm jumping straight back in. We're gonna do 6, and then just know that 5 was done, but I messed it up. I messed up again. I gotta remember. I keep forgetting. But yeah, thank you guys very much for joining me. If you could please hit that like, subscribe. Patreon's in the description. If you could please, if you haven't subbed already, we're trying to get to 20K subs before the end of the year. Also, I got a song dropping tomorrow, 4 a.m. GMT time, 12 a.m. EST time. It is Balsamic and Bruschetta. The pre-save for iTunes and Spotify is in the description of this video if you would like to support that. That's all the announcements I have right now. Thank you very much for joining me, and let's get into this one. I feel like a Dafty. I can't believe I did that.
Skincare delivered.
Nope.
Again with another
They sell out.
Karma is an Army video. Our first topic is about brand ambassadors. On April 2021, McDonald's announced the
This is actually I don't know. It's up there. But I feel like, they're all bad. But McDonald's is just dug meat. It's terrible. It's terrible. Like, no. I know for popularity, success, and all these things, they probably, not even probably, this was a really good look for them. But they should have turned it down. Like, honestly, they should have turned this down. Like, this is not a brand that you should associate yourself with, especially with how pervasive their influence is over their fan base. This is one that just no. But I do understand the business and the business of being able to get a McDonald's deal and actually get it. I get it. I know it's nice, but they should have said no.
BTS meal collaboration with BTS, which will be available globally in nearly 50 countries. While armies were celebrating about this, others were mocking BTS for collaborating with a fast food chain and comparing them with their faves. LMAO, an uneducated and stupid armpit, was spotted bragging about their faves having a collab with McDo's. Dying whales fast food chain unhealthy snacks. How cheap your faves are. Why would we waste our tears over some unhealthy snacks? Who TF cries over potatoes? Bestie, our boys are global ambassadors of the biggest brands. We have Guxy, Prada, Diet, Burberry, etc. We don't care about fast food chain McDonald's nuggets, please. Why do armpits love to embarrass themselves? LMAO. Jollibees and KFC's fries much better taste.
See, this is where let's say I was believing this person. I don't trust a goddamn thing that comes out of their mouth. Jollibee? That place is terrible as well. Not had a good thing from Jollibee in my life. Now, to be fair to Jollibee, I didn't like it in LA, so can't help you there. Didn't like it in the UK. The Jollibee in the UK is absolutely terrible. Like, what is that? Now, maybe it was Filipino, so maybe in the Philippines it's banging. But nah. KFC, though, they do got some good fries. We're not going to disrespect KFC. But Jollibee? This person's mouth is broken on two fronts. They just talk mess, and they eat terrible food.
Better and not soggy when it's cold. So, they're criticizing BTS about their collaboration with unhealthy fast food chain, while also praising another unhealthy fast food chain in the same breath. So ridiculous. We deeply apologize, it is our faves' fault if they are an ambassadors of luxurious brands, while your faves are just found on SIM cards. My faves gets paid to wear the brand, but your faves pay to wear the brand. They just got invited. Watch, don't compare them with my faves. They are global ambassadors of their respective brands, but not BTS, sorry. And Karma is an army, because a few days later, LV announced BTS as their house ambassadors, and LV has ranked as the most valuable luxury company in Interbrand's 2021 Top Global Brands report. And recently BTS become the cover of Vogue and GQ Korea for January 2022 special edition. They will be on the cover for 12 regional magazines around the world, including Hong Kong, Singapore, Japan, and Australia. And is it really an insult to be partnered with brands like McDonald's? People love it, and BTS meal collaboration was totally a success with more than 1.2 million units sold in South Korea alone in less than a month. BTS also promoting a lot of different brands from soft drinks, massage chair, vitamins, SIM cards, online shop, to luxurious brands like Samsung, Hyundai and LV. And 4 of the brands that BTS promoting is a part of top 10 most valuable brands including McDonald's. And that's what you called an immaculate range. The next topic is about Billboard Hot 100. People used to make fun of us because BTS didn't have #1 Hot 100 top songs on Billboard chart. But now BTS has 6 #1 song over a span of a year and a month, with Butter, which spent 10 weeks at #1, becoming the longest running #1 hit in 2021 and Song of the Summer 2021. And now that BTS has topped the chart for months, they started accusing us of chart manipulation and mass buying, which is just what the music industry wanted you to think. BTS
Not them. But you see what this boy Drake doing? This boy over here suing Kendrick because he getting tumped up in the rap beef. Boy is suing his own record label for chart manipulation and botting. I'm just like, I just find it hypocritical because of the practices that if they work for you and you have control of the Overton window, you're happy to allow these things to continue to happen. But the moment that somebody else does it to you and for a much shorter amount of time, now you just want to be like, oh, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. I'm sorry. I'm going to be doing, I think, a live stream tonight with my boy Chip. And we're going to be talking about the Kendrick and Drake situation and stuff like that. And it's just like, seeing this just made me think about it. Like, that boy really went to court. He goddamn bad. He went to the police. It was like, he did it. He did it. He won't leave me alone.
Has a very stable chart history since the beginning. They started charting on top 10 Hot 100 with Fake Love, and Boy With Love entered top 5 with Honors #4, and then they stayed charting as #1 since Dynamite era until now. BTS streaming history is also very stable with a wonderful ratio. They have 42.6 million monthly listeners with 42.7 million followers on Spotify. They got 2 billion streams in 2018, 3 billion streams in 2019, 4.7 billion streams in 2020, and 7.2 billion streams in 2021. They are the top group and #3 most streamed artist globally in Spotify Rap 2021. And that's what you called organic success. And now we are gonna talk about Desang. Back in 2016, we got so much.
Well, we 6 Karmas or armies in, and we still talking about Desangs. That's crazy. Or Dasangs, however you say it. Dude, like, they keep winning these. How is it still a conversation?
Hate comments when we expressed about our wish for BTS to win a Desang. They won't win it this year, next year, or the year after that because of UB. Karma says hi. Now BTS have a total 63 Desangs, which is the most for any artist in history.
Yeah, like,
after BTS started winning Desangs, people beginning to complain about it. Petition to stop making these awards fan voted, because the moment they get involved it stops being about the music and becomes about the size of the fandoms. And Mama finally made that wish come true this year. In 2021 they will remove fan votings to strengthen the jury criteria, evaluated focusing on work quality and artistry, based on music and album sales. After hearing the announcement, people started shading BTS and ARMY in their tweets. The fact that people are mad that an awards show is going to be based on quality says a lot. That fandom getting mad because the major awards are not fan voted anymore just proved the point that their faves only win because it is fan voted. Well, I guess quality won after all, because BTS ended up sweeping Desangs for a 3rd year in a row at Mama, and they got 9 awards in total without even attending the ceremony. But of course now they started complaining about how unfair and rigged it is. Before, award season will not be boring this year cause actual talent will matter instead of mass voting. After, can they make the rigging less obvious? It's not even about my faves anymore, but other groups that got robbed tonight. Honestly, the shitty criteria, them giving awards on something that didn't even release this year. Jesus. No album, only English singles, no Korean promotion. didn't attend one Korean award, and yet they win Album of the Year without an album. If y'all still think they deserve it, I'm sorry to break it to you. Well, I'm sorry to break it to you that you're not as smart as you think you are. Honestly, do they even read and understand the criteria and the eligibility period? Do they even
See, that's a wide window for eligibility. That's a wide window. But hey, them the rules. Don't be mad that we like if we know how to play the game and we playing the game at a high level, don't be mad that I'm playing it. Like your favorite, whoever that may be, because they keep redacting it and I don't like that. They just suck. Or they're whack. Or you don't really like them as much. Or maybe you do. But there's not enough of yous out there. But there's enough people in the army to be like, we gonna make sure them niggas get up there.
even read and understand the criteria and the eligibility period? This is so ridiculous. Sorry, but there's no point of making this show if the same groups will win the same awards every year. Mayo. No wonder other groups don't even bother to attend anymore, because the results are always so predictable. Sigh. BTS is the winner because they are the one who actually deserves it based on the criteria. They used to say things like this to us, claiming that BTS songs were charity, and now they're here asking award shows to start doing charity and giving away awards regardless of the criteria. LMAO. Rather than blaming BTS and ARMY for our success, they should have start reflecting on themselves, because like August D said, crazy that you think that my success has a connection to your failure. Not only in Korea, BTS also won Artist of the Year at AMAs this year. They're the first Asian act to ever win it. People used to make fun of the paper award, saying that we were seeking for Western validation, saying that BTS will be forgotten. But look at us. Now BTS is Artist of the Year in both South Korea and America. Not many people could achieve that. Such a legend behavior. Earlier this year, a German radio host was screaming outrage against BTS. He claimed that their cover of Fix You was a blasphemy, and he also saying some racist remarks by comparing BTS to COVID-19. A few months later, Coldplay and BTS announced that they will have a collaboration and released a song called My Universe together, and they revealed that this collaboration has been happening since 18 months before, started even earlier than the Fix You cover and the racist remarks made by the German radio host. And this collaboration was a big success. It got #1 on Billboard Hot 100 chart and #1 on Rolling Stone's Top 100 charts. It also won a Best Collaboration on Melon Music Award 2021. A few years ago, people claimed that BTS will never get a Grammy nomination, but LMAO, now BTS is a 2 times Grammy.
When are we gonna get a win? When are we gonna get a win? Are they gonna allow that to happen? Because getting the nominees seems to be, the nomination seems to be a standard part and parcel of them niggas gonna put out some music, and it deserves the nomination. Since I've showed up, every project so far in the genre, I guess everybody's been making pop music, but RM is the only one that, I guess what's called, RM and August are probably the only ones that have made projects that are outside of just a traditional pop sphere, but they still deserve. I'd give them a rap nom, because what's it called, D-Day, that deserves a rap nomination. I think that deserves it. And then that Right Person, Wrong Place, I think it's Right Person, or no, Wrong Person, Right Place. I think that's what it is. That album definitely could get into some alternative genres for nominations, but ever since Wildflower, is it Indigo? I think it's called Indigo. Yeah, that's it, because it's color blue. Yeah, that's it. Ever since Indigo, cuz technically should have got a win off of that one, because that album was fucking cold. That was a fucking cold ass album. But niggas is haters. Scammies is gonna scam. So shit happens. But I think nominations are a normalcy at this point. But when could we get a win? Like an expected win. That's the thing. I'm just like, I don't know. Is it still within the window of time? Is V's Layover available for a Grammy nomination? Because he has some joints on there. He has some joints. My Little Niggas album, isn't that still available for nomination for a Grammy? Or is that window of time passed? Because it was November last. Technically, I don't think he can get a nomination for Golden. Maybe he did, but maybe not. But I don't think Golden is within the time for this year's Grammys. But I could be wrong. Somebody's going to definitely let me know in the comments.
Nominee. This year they got another nomination for Best Pop Duo or Group Performance. While the chance for them to win is still low, based on how the Grammy treated them previously, there is still a possibility for that small chance to happen. Whether they win the Grammy or not, it will never change the fact that BTS has made a great impact in the music industry. Recently, BTS held a 4 sold-out show in LA which grossed $33.3 million over 4 nights, the biggest US Billboard box score in 18 years. So really, BTS is already bigger than the Grammy itself. Moving on to the last topic. People used to make fun of BTS for not getting a recognition from the president or the Blue House. But well. Now BTS is a special envoy for future and culture which awarded by President.
See, I wasn't going to say this, but they gave that nigga, the president, a time capsule. Is that nigga going to even be around? With no disrespect, is he going to be around to open this time capsule? Because I swear cuz it's like 70-something at the time of getting it. Now, is he old enough to last? Or I guess the question is he young enough or healthy enough to make it that long? Because if so, that's dope as hell. But they definitely are getting blessed if they get to go to the Blue House and they talking about, yo, here's a time capsule from the man them for you to be able to open 19 years from now. Like, that's kind of a cheeky gift, I think, especially giving it to an older person, especially one in such high political like standing and like position, because that's a stressful job. Like, how many presidents lived that long? How old is Jimmy Carter? See, we're gonna remember not to mute ourselves. Jimmy Carter. Oh, he about to, okay. He about to, is he still with us? That's ridiculous. That's this peanut farming boy. That's what's up. Shout out to the man them. I like Jimmy Carter as a president. That's crazy. Though he voted in the election as well. Dang, that's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, so maybe because he'll still be here to open it. If Jimmy Carter could do it, he could do it. He could do it. Jimmy old as hell. No? Jesus.
And Moon Jae-in himself last September. Each of them got a diplomatic passport for special envoy duties. Along with President Moon, BTS attended the 76th UN General Assembly and began their special envoy activities. They performed permission to dance at the UNGA building and gave their speech in Korean about COVID-19 and climate crisis. They also went to the Met Museum with the First Lady of South Korea to celebrate the Korean culture. President Moon also praises BTS as the greatest artists, the best artists of our time. They truly are the pride of South Korea. They are not only contributing to the economic, but also contributing with the diplomatic duties as well. That's it for today's video. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. You can also support me on Ko-fi. See you in the next video.
Okay. Let me make sure I didn't mute myself. All right. So we've sorted this. We've got 2 more Karma is our army left before we're finished with this series. So I guess we'll be finished with this by the end of the week. Sorry that 5 won't be coming out, but just know I had some good sassy takes in there, actually. You just can't hear them. But that's the end of this one. Thank you guys very much for joining me. If you could, please hit that like, subscribe, Patreon's in the description. See you in the next one. Peace.